In our last episode, we explored the reality of AI assistants today. Now let's look at what's coming next, and it's both exciting and potentially disruptive. True AI agents are being developed in research labs at OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic, and they could significantly change how we work in the very near future.
The important question isn't if these agents are coming, but how to position yourself to benefit from them rather than be caught unprepared when they arrive.
We're at an interesting moment in AI development, caught between impressive prototypes of autonomous agents and the more limited tools that are commercially available today. Kind of caught between the promise of AI agents and what we actually have.
Companies like OpenAI have demonstrated prototypes of their operator agent booking flights and making purchases with minimal guidance, but these systems aren't widely available yet.
The gap is closing quickly, though. The building blocks needed for true AI agents are being developed and refined right now, with important advances happening regularly.
In this episode, we'll explore what capabilities are coming, what realistic timelines look like, and the specific steps you should take now to prepare for the next generation of AI tools.
Let's look at the key capabilities being developed that will transform today's assistants into tomorrow's agents.
First, autonomous planning and execution will become a core feature. Future agents will break down complex goals into steps, create action plans, and execute them across multiple platforms. Early prototypes are already showing progress with tasks such as scheduling meetings based on multiple constraints, researching topics across various sources, and processing documents to extract relevant data.
Second, persistent memory and learning. Next generation agents will remember past interactions, learn your preferences, and improve over time. They'll understand your communication style and priorities, which tasks you prefer to handle personally, when to make decisions versus when to consult you.
Third, multimodal understanding will allow agents to work seamlessly with text, images, voice, and video. These agents will be able to analyze visual information in documents, process, and describe images and videos, and interact through natural conversation.
Fourth, tool use and integration. Perhaps most importantly, agents will use multiple software tools to accomplish goals. This includes interacting with web interfaces, using specialized software applications, accessing APIs and databases, moving information between systems.
Many of these capabilities exist in early forms today. The real innovation will come from integrating them into cohesive systems that can operate across different domains and tasks.
Yeah, and what's remarkable is how quickly these systems are advancing. We poked a little bit of fun at it in the last episode, but tasks that seemed beyond AI's capabilities just 2 years ago are now being demonstrated in research environments. So what's a realistic timeline for these agents' capabilities to reach the mainstream? Let's break it down.
Based on current development patterns, here's what we can reasonably expect. By mid to late 2025, we will likely see limited autonomous agents designed for specific domains. Personal assistant agents will be able to handle email triage and scheduling. Research agents will be capable of gathering and synthesizing information. We'll also begin to see basic workflow automation for standard processes.
By 2026, more general-purpose agents with broader capabilities, integration with major business software platforms, agents that can handle multi-step tasks with minimal oversight, and custom agent development for specific business processes.
By 2027, we can expect highly autonomous general-purpose agents to become available. These agents will be able to collaborate with each other on complex tasks. They will be deeply integrated into business workflows. This will lead to a significant transformation in the workforce.
It's worth noting that we'll see a pattern similar to what we experienced with large language models, the LLMs, first appearing as specialized tools for tech enthusiasts, then becoming more accessible to general businesses, and finally becoming widespread.
As agents begin to handle routine knowledge work, the most significant changes will likely happen in stages rather than gradually, similar to how ChatGPT suddenly transformed content creation and coding assistance.
Yeah, and that's why preparation is so important. By the time these agents are widely available, those who have prepared will have substantial advantage over those who are just getting started, who maybe have never even heard of AI agents. So how do you prepare for this coming wave of AI agents? Let's focus on practical steps you can take right now.
The first step in preparing is to document your workflows. Create detailed maps of your current processes by identifying tasks that follow consistent patterns. Documenting decision points and criteria, noting which information sources you rely on, and highlighting the areas where you spend the most time.
This documentation will be invaluable when instructing future agents and identifying which parts of your workflow to automate first.
Second, start using API-connected tools. Future agents will work best with software that has accessible APIs. Begin transitioning to cloud-based productivity tools, software with built-in automation capabilities, platforms that support integrations, and tools that allow you to export structured data.
This migration doesn't have to happen overnight, but each API-enabled tool you adopt makes your workflow more future-ready for agent integration later.
Third, develop clear instruction skills. Working effectively with agents will require you to define clear goals and success criteria, provide necessary context and constraints, set appropriate guidelines and boundaries, and break complex tasks into manageable components.
And you can practice these skills now with current AI assistants. The better you get at instruction, the more effectively you'll be able to deploy future agents.
Fourth, build your verification system. As agents take on more tasks, you'll need reliable methods to spot check their outputs for accuracy, verify critical information and decisions, monitor agent performance over time, and track the cost and time savings they deliver.
These verification habits take time to develop, so start building them now with your current AI tools. As we prepare for this approaching shift, let's talk about how your human coefficient will be your greatest strength and asset in the coming agent era.
Your experience will be critical in the agent era. You will need to provide context that agents lack, recognize when their outputs don't make sense, set appropriate goals and parameters, and understand the human factors unique to your field.
Your creativity will become even more valuable as agents handle routine implementation and you focus on innovation and strategy. Novel problems require human ingenuity. Creative direction guides agent outputs.
Your judgment will be essential. You'll be responsible for evaluating agent recommendations, making ethical decisions, handling ambiguous situations, and maintaining high standards of quality.
And your adaptability, the multiplier of the human coefficient, will determine how effectively you learn to work with new agent capabilities, redesign your workflows around AI, continuously develop new skills, and identify new opportunities as they emerge.
The professionals who thrive in the agent era won't be those who resist change, but those who embrace it and redefine their value in a world where routine tasks are increasingly automated.
We're standing at the beginning of a significant transformation in how work gets done. A little bit like when the internet first showed up. True AI agents aren't quite here yet, but they're coming faster than many realize.
The actions you take now will determine whether you're struggling to catch up or leading the way when these technologies mature.
So be sure and download our Human Coefficient Self-Assessment plan. It's linked down below. Lots of other good information is linked down below as well. I've moved the classes off of the YouTube site, and they will be on the homepage website for this site whenever I get it finally completed. But there's also classes on there from Google and others. There might be a charge associated with them. All the PDFs that I have on there that we've developed are free. You're welcome to use all of it and sift through it, see what you are interested in. I've also got a link to a friend of mine who is a very good writer and a very good futurist, I'll call him. He has the ability to think ahead, and a lot of his articles I've read are, all of his articles I've read are outstanding. That link is also on there. His name's Poole. So be sure to check that out as well.
In our next episode, we'll dive deeper into specific agent use cases for different industries and roles. Subscribe so you don't miss it.
And thanks for watching. For Mabel, I'm Rod Miller, and this is Human Coefficient, helping you become indispensable in the age of AI, one step ahead of the curve, and nobody gets left behind. We'll see you next time.